Hi guys, we're back here again with a Unity tutorial. I haven't done any of these since I did a how to fix your offline and online, but it's our first actual Unity tutorial using the Bolt system. That's right, we're going to be moving a little bit away from the CopperCube game engine and moving more into the Unity game engine, since it does have already features that are already set and already like battle tested. And while CopperCube is expanding into a baby Unity, Unity is already here. So they have several variants of visual coding. Right now we're looking at Bolt, and the reason why we are looking at Bolt is that I believe that it is going to be the longest supported non-traditional coding system, because it was bought. It was an independent person that made it, or team that made it, and then it was bought by Unity to be a standard, kind of like beginnings, and then there in the end we'll have it set to where you can convert it to like C#, C+, and all that type of stuff, so you can edit it and then reconform it back into Bolt. But right now we just have it Bolt, and it's in a pretty, like, it's beta, but it's like a battle tested beta zone. And so right now we have a menu set up. This is very basic, this is simple, and it's mainly meant for web and I guess the universal Windows launcher. I don't have a access for Mac computers to test on one of those, but it's pretty much the same thing. So if we hit play on here, it's going to load the application, and then we have, there we go, 1 second. We're going to load it, and here is our testing scene. And if we highlight any of them, you can see they turn blue. We have our menu background. Our exit doesn't work yet because it also wouldn't work in the actual game launcher. The game engine launcher, you would need to actually use a standalone produced build, and then it would work, but we don't actually have that set up yet. But if we have our play button set up, and I have two scenes, I have a menu scene and I have a demo scene. So if we click the play button, we load our demo scene. So what do we have? We have our demo scene, our menu scene. We're going to have two buttons, a canvas, and an image for a background. And then if we click our canvas, we do have our code. And what I'll say is different from other tutorials is this one uses some very unique start button and variables. And then we have our edit graph. Hold up, let's edit this graph. And so it has a get variable, button click, and scene manager, where it says scene name demo, and that's what you're going to load. So we're actually going to go into step by step. We're going to build the project, and we're going to do that one by one. This is a little intro, so hold on tight, guys. We're about to learn in Unity. Peace. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to set up a new project. Unity project. This one's going to be 3D, AR, VR, mobile 2D, universal render pipeline, high definition. We're just going to do 3D. We're going to load it onto my USB drive. It's going to be Bolt menu, and location's going to be Bolt demo, and then we're going to go slash menu. Now, okay, if I can spell menu, and then we're going to create. Okay, and it's creating our project. So I'll probably zap in and out of this level part. Alright, so we're back. So it took a little bit. I have this all running off of a USB drive because it's meant to be actually for a project. So what we need to do first is we've built it, we've done everything, and we need to go into Windows, Packet Manager. We need to go into My Assets. Actually, it's in here already. In Project. Visual Scripting. Visual Studio Code Editor. So if you have any of the newer versions of Unity, mine is the 2021 1.1.7F1. It's already in there. If not, you have to go to the Unity store and you can just import it. But we're all good. Visual Studio Editor. Okay, cool. So what we need to now do is go to our build settings, and we need to have two things. We need to have the menu, and we need to have the actual scene. So we're going to save as, we're going to do scenes, sample scene. Okay, let's go and do a new one. Folder. Menu. Test. Go in here, and we're going to have menu, save, and it's going to save that. Scene, importing, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. And then we're going to go new scene, create basic, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do save as. In our menu test, we're going to do that as test level. Save. Okay, cool. So we have those two. So you have our menu, and we have what we're going to load into. And then we're going to go to File, and we're going to go to Build Settings. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drag and drop. We're going to go Menu, and we're going to go Level. Now, 0 is one important, but we'll do that later. And then we're going to do WebGL. Build. Switch platform. This is not important, but this is what I'm going to do for this setup. Okay, we're done with that. We don't need to do anything with this right now. We're going to X off that. So what do we need to do? Well, this is our test level, so let's actually, we're going to open scene. We're going to go into our menu test. We're going to go into menu. Boom. And then what we're going to do is click right, go into UI. We're going to go to canvas. This is our canvas. And I'd like to do space the camera. Okay. Click right. We're going to go to UI. We're going to go to button. And we're actually going to need, okay, import TMP essentials. For some fancy effects, it's like you highlight it and it turns a certain color. If you don't need it, you go import the regular button. Boom, and then we're going to copy paste that. Okay, we got button and button. Boom. Get a canvas, so we have our game scene. And our button. Go to our scene. The button below the button. Okay. So button, we go to button 1. We're going to say that's going to be the play button, and then we go to button 2. Oh, that's right. That's going to be the exit. Okay, and then we go to button. We're going to text. We're going to go to the text TMP. And we're going to say, hey, that's going to be play. If I can type correctly. That's the play button. Do the same thing to our exit. Okay, we hit. Okay, so we're going to go to our play button. And we're going to say normal color is white. Highlighted color is going to be blue. Pressed color is orange, and then we're going to copy that color. We're going to paste that color. Okay, so that's for our play button. Okay, so if we hit play, it's going to load up everything. And it's doing everything to that. Okay, cool. And then on our canvas, okay, so we don't have a background or anything like that yet. Let's worry about the code first. Let's apply all the code to the canvas. Okay? So we're going to add component. And it's alright, so I went back and there were some basic components of it, but I'm going to say just install and import your Bolt setup. It's apparently on mine it said that you're not supposed to import everything, but I decided to go into the package manager and have it install just in case, because it wasn't labeling some certain stuff. Okay, so we're done. We're going to hit close. We're going to hit exit, and then we're going to go to our canvas, add component, flow machine. There we are. Okay, so what we're going to do now is variable name, and this is going to be play button. We're going to add a new one. And this is going to be the exit button. Hold up. I think there we go. Okay, cool. One sec. canvas. Enter. Okay, there we go. We have our play button, we have our exit button. We're going to set these as a game object. Boom. Set that one as game object. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our buttons and we're going to length them. So that's play. That's exit. Okay. So now we have embedded means it's linked to the object, and then micro means you can use this code for anything else. So you basically just drag and drop this code, edit it, and be done with it. So we're going to do flow machine. We don't have any code, so we're going to do new. And we're going to do new folder. And this is going to be menu code. Menu code. Code about the menu. Edit graph. We're going to see these buttons. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to delete them. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drag. So we are dragging. Okay, so we're dragging. We're clicking on the play button setup that we just did, and we're going to drag it here. Boom. We're going to do on button click. Scene load. There's a couple different types of scene loads. There's one where you can scene load the variable. That's when we were building the scene. We dropped it in. You might have seen 0 and 1. That's what we're going to do. But in this case, we're going to do the name. And then in this case, we're going to go and just go rename. We're going to copy it. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to paste it. Okay. And then that should be it. And then we could go into play. And there we go. So I'm going to do something real quick so you guys can actually see it a little bit better. But you don't have to do this, but I'm going to show you this just in case. We're going to add component. We're going to do shader, visual scripting, events, audio. Okay. So I'm going to do this here. Did not mean to do that. Do not do that. Go to canvas. We're going to go to UI. We're going to go to image. We're going to drag this image to behind everything. And then we're going to go to that image and then we're going to enlarge it. Boom. Boom. Okay. And then we're going to, hold on 1 second, let me import an image. So we're going to import an image, we're going to click right, we're going to import new asset. It's going to lead us to our stuff where we're going to click on assets. I created a texture folder, we're going to import that. It's going to import a texture, 2D image. We're going to go to our image, we're going to drag and drop it on, well actually we have to, I'm going to say create material. Create material. We're going to drag it onto there. Okay, so standard, it's going to be mobile, it's going to be diffuse. Pop the image onto there. Actually, I want that to be an unlit texture. Texture. And then we're going to go to our image. Pop that onto material. We now have a background. We're going to hit play. It's going to load. There we go. We have our play button and our background. We hit play. It loads our new scene. Boom. I know that, guys, so that was a little bit here and there. I'm going to put the project down below so you guys can download it. If you have any questions, please comment down below. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. And then we're going to be doing the exit button, sound menu, sound clicks, and then an actual scene. It's a little top-down scene, so ultra basics here, guys. Alright, see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed it.